notice, and this is the typical copyright. We continue with mathematics syllabus for CSEC 2018 to 2027. Schedule of videos, sections 1, 2, and 3 have all been completed and published in their entirety on YouTube. Please make use of these 51 videos. Section 4, measurement, that has also been completed, all 17 videos, but only 5 have been published in their entirety on YouTube. We are now at section 5, statistics. This is the 5th of 17 videos, and I am way behind schedule. After that, we'll do algebra, section 6, then section 7, relations, functions, and graphs, section 8, geometry and trigonometry, and finally section 9, vectors and matrices. It doesn't appear that I will be able to complete all this work by May 2025, and therefore there is a disclaimer here that this schedule is just a projection which may or may not be fulfilled. It is not a contract with anyone. A reminder that I have divided section 1, which is number theory and computation, in 33 videos, and they are all available on YouTube in their entirety, as I said not so long ago. And that is specifically because this section forms the foundation on which the rest of the syllabus is based. So these 33 videos here, please make sure you look at all 33 of those videos and know them very well. Another reminder, you need to know the times tables from 2 to 12. If you already know those, fine. If not, you would have to learn them, especially in the light that calculators are not allowed in paper 1. As I just said, all videos from section 2, all 12 videos have been published in their entirety on YouTube. From section 3 on set, all 6 of those videos have been published on YouTube in their entirety, all 6. And from section 4, measurement, these that you see here in highlighted with yellow have all been published on YouTube in their entirety. The others are only partially published. We are now at section 5, statistics. Before we go on, recall I said in the introductory video that you will need a good math textbook, or maybe a set of 2, to get more practice questions. CSEC recommends the following, shown at right here, these that you see here. From that, please pay close attention to these 2 down here. They form a very good 2-volume set of math textbooks that is quite adequate for the current CSEC math exam. This is a picture of volume 1, mathematics, a complete course with CXC questions by Raymond Tulsi, and this is a picture of volume 2. Another disclaimer, I get no financial or other benefits from the sale of these books. Also, very recently, a website with AI interactivity has been made available free of cost, and this website deals with past CSEC math questions only from paper 2. You can navigate by topics or years, where all questions for the past several years have been worked out for you. That is, all questions from paper 2. If you still have a question that you need explained, you can ask the AI assistant by either text or voice, and most likely that will be explained. This is the URL of that website. RSC student. And on the next slide, you will see the home page for that site, which is this that you see here, this home page here. You would have to register first, and subsequent to that, sign in. Here is the URL again. I will include that URL in the description of this video below so that it will be easy for you to just click on it and be redirected to that website. A reminder that for math exam for CSEC, you will be provided with a formula sheet, which is this that you see here. I will also add a link to the description below where you can download this formula sheet. So let me show you that formula sheet better, the top half and the below half. So this is the top part of that formula sheet. You may see a number of formulae here that you already know and can use very well. And then the below part, the below half of that same formula sheet is this. The idea is you don't have to memorize these formulae, but you should be able to recognize them, know when to use them, and how to use them. So this formula sheet will be provided for you. Of course, if you have the syllabus, that formula sheet is in the syllabus. If not, you could download it from the description below. So we are at statistics, section 5. This is a print screen from the syllabus, the first 5 objectives from this section. And another 5 will give us 10, with the last 4, and that would make a total of 14 objectives from this section. Statistics. I have divided those 14 objectives into 17 videos. As you can see here, 17 videos, and that is because a few of the objectives would require more than one video. For example, objective 4, where we are right now, notice there is an A and a B. And objective 5, there is also an A and a B. And objective 7, an A and a B. And that will account for the 17 videos. We are here now where we are dealing with 3 more statistical diagrams. This one has already been published in its entirety. That one is only published partially. This one only published partially. This one only published partially. This one that I am doing right now, video 5, when it is finished, will only be published partially as well. So we are now here. We are going to look at line graphs, histograms, and frequency polygons. Note also that this section is of particular interest, as you will have to make use of many of these concepts in your SBAs. Whether that SBA is physics, chemistry, accounts, POB, social studies. First of all, you would have to collect data. Then you will have to analyze that data, often by using a graph, sometimes a line graph or other types of graphs. Then you would have to interpret and extract information from that graph, which also includes projection from the graph. So this section on statistics is very crucial in every walk of life. So we are here, objective 4, we continue, construct statistical diagrams. The statistical diagrams that CSEC requires for you to know about are pie charts, bar charts. We did that in the last video. Pie charts and bar charts were done in the last video. Now this is part B of this objective. We are going to look at line graphs, histograms with bars of equal width and frequency polygons. So let's look at line graph first. For line graphs, we will go over the same 2 examples we used in the last video when we did pie chart and bar charts. So example 1, you have favorite food here and frequency. Construct a line graph from the information given in the table above. Now, there are various types of line graphs. Now, in this video, we will deal with only the simplest type of line graph as required by CSEC for mathematics. So firstly, we will set up the two axes with food on the horizontal or the x-axis and frequency on the vertical or y-axis. So this is the grid we will use. We set up the x-axis down here, y-axis over here. We label them. This is food, and this one over here is frequency. And then, once we do that, we will list the various foods on the x-axis, and on the y-axis, we will scale out the frequency going a little higher than what we really require. We require 20, we may go to 25. So, on the x-axis, food, roti, pizza, pilau, peas and rice, and spaghetti. But note that in this case, these foods are listed under one of these lines. Roti, pizza, under a line. Now, that is not why it is called a line graph. We will find out just now why it is called a line graph. So, we list these on the x-axis under a line. The y-axis, by now, you know how that goes. 0 here, every 2 gap is 5, another 5 will take us to 10, another 5, 15, and so on. Equal distance must represent equal amounts. It doesn't have to be 5, it could be 4 and 4, 8 and 4, 12 and 4, 16, 4, 20 and 4, 24. But we are using 5 at this point. After you do that, you will plot all the points using a small x or a dot with a small circle around it. Those are the only two marks that CSEC allows for plotting these points. So it's easier for me to use the computer to plot these x. So the first one, roti, is 20. I'll come down here, roti, go up, come across here, 20, and put a little x there. Or, as I said, it could be a dot, a small dot with a little circle around it, which is a little harder for me to do. So I'm doing the x. Then pizza, 12. Pizza here, we go up to 12. This is 10. That's 15. This is 12 and a half. So that is a little under 12. Pilau is 15. That's very easy to do. Pilau, 15. So you come from pilau, go up here. 15, go across here. The x falls there. And then peas and rice would be 8. Be a little above 7.5. Spaghetti, 10. Now, if you find this video useful and interesting, please like and share. That is, like and share. You may also consider subscribing to this channel.